No, my mappers. No, I lost a mapper.
Hail! We've got a promising list of picks. I've got plenty more eager to sign up. Here's the next set. I'll get right on that list.
What do I need? 3?
What can I?
Okay. Mappers are mapping again. Mappers be mapping doing all the maps. Alright. I wanted to look up, really quickly here. If I go to Karn, Hardcore Keeper SSF. Well, is he? He's just salama jamming. I'm just trying to look up Karn's. He doesn't have, can I, like, Google his profile? This is probably it. First thing that came up. And then I can just manually import them. Yeah, this is it. Let me take a peek at what this character is about. Oh, he's actually only... He's only 90 on this character. Wait, he has another, Oh, he has a Cyclone of Tumult. Earthquake of Amplification. Interesting. We import... Interesting. This is his... Earthquake of Amplification. Huh. Damn. So... Right now, I guess really the only... Unless, I don't know what this Delirium Everywhere... Has he ripped any characters? Dread Fried Casino. Oh, this is probably... I bet this is the character that, Bombo found for me. Is this the, Yeah, this looks like the exact one. Okay. What is this Delirium Everywhere? Is this like a different, not a... This must not be a, current... Must be like an older one. Yeah, so I guess the best I could do is look at his... current character. Which, it seems like he's still working on, so... with a headhunter casually. He's a Watcher's Eye. Oh well, I guess I'll just reference the other one. And figure it out. Or I could PoE Ninja. If I really wanted to. I did, however, want to run some of these. We have frickin' 4 eradicators. I want to get their favorite slots, since that's an easy source of favorite slots. How hard is one of these gonna be to roll? Wait, no way. Well, that's convenient. They're all already rolled. Okay, well. I guess while we're doing this, let's do our map farming one, and hopefully... I don't know if that one, like, buffs the boss at all. I don't know if this is gonna be a bad idea, but... YOLO. I don't know if these altars affect me when I'm in this boss arena too. They probably do. I'm gonna rush the boss before I make the boss harder, but I want to be able to run the altars, so we're just gonna haul ass and then we'll run the map backwards. Poisons wear off. Okay, we're good. Minusing all the resistant fizz reduction seems bad idea right now. We don't really need jewelers that badly.
Greetings. Go with courage. Keep your life to your own.
God damn, he can hold 27. I have Karn up still. Just checking out what he's up to. And he has a cap of 27k blood. That's wild. That's level 90.
Greetings. Journey well. Go with courage.
Let's go, map runners. They're doing maps as fast as I am. No, oh my god, we should be dead. We were browsing POBs for a chunk of time. I do spend too much time in my maps, though, like... I'm strongly tempting to just go to a really strict filter because most of the gear you make is just found. Like, I mean, I'm sorry, most of the gear you get is from the tree. So it's like... What are the odds that we get as unique again? Oh, he didn't.
Greetings. Farewell. Journey well. Journey well.
I think I might go for the max res. I need better gear before I can get accuracy. Because right now I'm at 4,800 accuracy and 4,750 life. If I... Even leveling up a little bit more, I'm at risk of ruining my precise technique. But getting more max res is just more tank for now. If I can't get life to be my tank, then maybe getting this can be my tank. If that makes sense. Maybe we turn off the really bad bases too. For jewelry. Double extra just for some more quant? No. Final boss drops Greater Eldridge. Wait, do we want to buff the final boss for this, though? How does it buff it? Let's see how it buffs it. Oh, it gives it... Oh, it does give it fizz damage reduction. YOLO. This isn't a normal map boss. This is a, the only reason why I'm concerned with that is it's a, Guardian. Well, an Elder Guardian. Soul Eater is so fun. Ba da ba ba da ba da ba da ba da ba da ba. Hey, another Soul Eater. Soul Eater is so much fun. Ba da ba da ba da ba. A life regen Soul Eater at that. That was a special case. That was a very special cookie.
Hello. Keep your life to your own. Journey well.
Unique item, dupe, sap projectiles random. We can handle that. Never know when you're gonna get something fancy. And then it dupes it. Alright, probably make a portal just in case. I hate this one too. Okay, Fizz damage reduction was a bad idea. Luckily, we can face tank. I think, anyway. Guess we'll find out if we can't in a minute. Luckily, we have Cull, so this last phase should go quicker. Hopefully, we can cull him before he transforms into a butthole. Easy.
Greetings. Go with courage.
Yeah, we need a new weapon. We need other stuff. Might keep a eye level 85 Elder helmet.
Farewell.
For the RF character. I know it's not the fancy helmet he's supposed to have from Ritual, but I could try to YOLO a couple Harvest Crafts into it just to see if it lands with anything that would help that character do more damage. And then Phoenix time. Oh great, Phoenix has Fizz Dam reduction.
One of my captors refused redemption. He did not see value.
The altars for these maps have been kinda dookie. We're gonna stricken up our filter after this, though. Thing. Oh, there we go. Eldritch minions gain, that's fine. I can just play a little safer around them if I need to. Eldritch minions hasted with more extra damage. Why not? I want scourings. Lesser Ichors and scourings, that's actually, I was just bitching about my altars being bad. That's might be the best combination we got right now. We need lesser Ichors for rolling our gear, and we could use some more scourings at the moment just for rolling our map safely. I want to try to take out all these, like, juiced up eater mobs before I activate the breach, though. I just don't want them popping up during the breach and just teaching me what's up, Bombo. See that? I fluidly moved that sentence into saying hi. Pretty talented. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm just unlocking favorite slots. Hopefully help us, like, sustain even more than we already are. Hopefully. So I looked into what makes the RF build.
Greetings. Go
What Pox did to the RF build. And honestly, it looks kind of cool. If I can get the item eventually, I may dick around. I'll probably play both characters if I can get the ring and get it set up. Because sometimes I like to change it up a little bit. Get a little change of pace. But so he's using a ring that you get from Ritual. You're thinking about a blood farmer, need a fast build. Nice. You use a Ritual ring. One of the rings from Affliction League. It gives you, one of the marks from Affliction League, and it creates when I think it's when an enemy hits you or when you hit an enemy. I can't remember which one. It spawns minions, and then you kill those minions, and your Chieftain Ascendancy detonates them. And he killed T16 Fortress map in about a minute. Like, that's not bad for RF, right? So I'm kind of tempted to see if I can get that eventually, but it's not going to be for a while because I have Ritual blocked right now, and we finally got an 84 granite. We already crafted our granite, and it's fine enough for now, though, so I'm not spec'd into Ritual at all, and I'm not interested in speccing into it right now. But yeah,
Greetings.
pretty
Go with
neat.
courage.
Obviously, you can get, like, unlucky, and those guys can pop out, and you'd kill them, and they don't detonate, right? And then you just have to deal with waiting for it to happen again, and, you know, so there is some RNG to it, but... Okay. Wait. What? I apparently already did that. Oops. Well, that's a thing. I didn't realize this was all the favorite slots for doing that. I must have did all this on my RF character and didn't realize it. Well, they needed to be run eventually anyway. Yeah, I have fragments and shit. That's fine. So I think my plan right now for the situation of my Atlas is I'm gonna run my Delirium and Delirium and Harvest tree when I'm running Defiled Cathedral, because I like the feel of Delirium. I only really have one way to go. I can't really mess it up. I feel better about Delirium in uh in Defiled Cathedral than Mud Geyser. And then I think I'll run the map farm Atlas whenever I go and do my Mud Geysers. So that way I can get boosted map drops. I think that's gonna be the plan for now until we change things up. Shit, you know what? Hold on. Pause. In the middle of a bunch of mobs. I wanted to update my filter. Yo, my tabs. I have so many tabs up because I just keep pulling these tabs out of my main tab. I want to go more strict because like 99% of my gear I'm getting is crafted from the tree. So I think it's officially time we just go really strict. Let's just... we will still pick up titanium spirit shields, but we're just gonna go like top of the line for everything. Just, we're only gonna see the best bases. It hurts to do it in SSF, but man, we're picking so much up and we're going to town so much that it kind of hurts a little bit. Weapons-wise, though, I think we'll keep doing. Are there, like, infinite abyss holes? No, it usually goes on for, like, 3 or 4 holes, and then it ends, typically. Tree is too good, don't need anything. Yeah, that's the way I feel. That's why I'm gonna go, like, pretty strict here. Oh, I do need to move my wands over. I'm okay with wands and scepters. You're on the same hole for 3 minutes? I'm not sure. Didn't there used to be a bug where they non-stop came out? I thought they fixed that though, but you might have ran into a bug, potentially. And then jewelry. I'm just gonna show A rank belts, amulets, and jewelry, and then we'll just go through. Honestly, the pure stats are okay too, in my opinion. I don't know why they're marked as such low tier. But that cuts off like a decent few. Rings. I'm not against playing a minion build eventually if I see one, so I'm gonna keep bone rings showing up. And then the pure reses I feel like are okay. What's in Abyssal Depths? It's like a separate instance where you go through and you fight a... I think, is there guaranteed a boss at the end of the depths now? It's either a boss or sometimes it's just like a spire that you fight. I can't remember if they got rid of just the spire encounter or not, but... I'm actually okay with heavy belts and leather belts and crystal belts. The rest can go, though. Okay. So we're a decent bit more strict than we were before. I felt like there was something else I wanted to hide, too. And now I can't remember what it was. Good enough, whatever. Are you sure there's not, like, are they little bugs? Is what's spawning just, like, tiny little bugs? Because they make little spawners. Oh, little black charred human. I don't know. I would say just leave it. Either just run the Abyssal Depths and then just run away from what's spawning there. If you see an Abyssal Depths portal, that means you completed the encounter. Like, you either go in the portal and do it, or not. Like, there's no, if Abyssal Depths shows up, that's just the end. So, whatever's happening, I'd say just either go in the depth, or just run away if you don't want to do the depth. No portal? Oh, you were just reading the mod. Gotcha. Yeah, it sounds like it might just be bugged. I'd say just run and just complete your map.
This world isn't yours to conquer.
We did not do good in that delirium. That's something that I don't know. I didn't play that league. That was last league, and I didn't really play it. I vaguely understand that if you add a modifier to the item, it consumes those memory strands in order to give you a chance at a higher tier modifier. So if it were to roll life, it would roll a higher amount of life than normal and consume those strands on the gear. But there's like so many different ways to craft items in this game that there's about 50 million different things that you could do with one of those items. And I don't really know what the popular methods of utilizing it is. But I'm sure there's videos out there that teach the memory strand tech. But if you're not interested in like gear crafting, I guess, then you probably wouldn't be interested in the memory strand stuff. It's just another way of crafting your own gear rather than buying it.
I'm no gruesome. I really absolutely. You're mine. Can we hurry this up? I believe in Trevor's light.
How's it going, Arslan? Did I get that right? Did I remember? 10% suppress on a pure evasion. Meh. Too low. Love to hear it.
Keep your life to your own.
Yeah, it's crazy. Less than 1 day passed and I somehow remembered it.
Go with courage.
Crazy, right? Yeah, fusings. I didn't realize... That did say fusings, right? I didn't realize fusings were a part of, Damn, Soul Eater mobs. Oh, we got it. I didn't realize fusings were a part of this X-Arc. I don't think we really need too many Orb Horizons to... 600, well, let's find out if 600 damage per flask effect of Chaos damage with our current Chaos res hopefully will be leeching. Let's see if it hurts. Gotta find out somehow, right? For science. Easy. Yeah, it seems like it's okay. As long as we can keep leeching. I guess by the time our leech ends, our flasks end pretty much, so... Well, this guy's a little butthole. There we go. By the way, I decided to look at the PoE news, and their most recent update said PoE 2 new league is early December. So I might not get to play too much of Ashes of Creation. And I might not get to go as far on SSF as I wanted to. I mean, we still have a good chunk of time. But... But yeah, we're like... Depending on what they mean, and if they do stick to that timetable, I kind of freaked out a little bit there because I couldn't, we had the mod where I couldn't go past half HP, so I got distracted there because I was like, oh, why am I dying? But yeah, I don't know. That's crazy. If they stick to that timetable, it might be a couple weeks. Depending on what their definition of early December is. You don't really know what to do.
Hello.
What's going on?
Journey well.
Is there a point to developing your town? If you do it the right way, it's very rewarding. Send shipments of 10,000 blue xanthium and 1,000 of the thaumaturgy dust to Calgar, and make sure that your shippers are strong enough that it just says 0% risk.
Journey well.
There's roughly a 50% chance that they come back with 1 to 2 divines every 3.5 hours. So if you're just looking for currency on Trade League, I think that's the best way to do the town. Other than that, you don't really need to do any mining or mappers, or I mean the mappers are decent. I got a divine earlier from one, but I think mappers are stronger on SSF than they are on Trade. But yeah. That blue xanthium trick is crazy. Oh, you had an apothecary card from, well... I don't know how common that is, Bombo. I don't know if I would, if I'd go off your ridiculous luck in my... You've got, like, a set of rigged D20s. Just weighted dice, just like shoved up your ass.
Death. You should have given. You're a smart one, exile.
You don't know what to do with your maps. There's too many different options. Abyss, Settlers, Incursion. Easiest way to get a mirror is through them. Is that true? That's crazy. Yeah, I mean, typically people either focus things they want to farm for crafting some kind of gear, or people do some kind of, like, money-making method, right? Like, the juice from Harvest, I know sells pretty good, right? So this life force that you get from Harvest sells pretty decent. So a lot of people will just target Harvest to make money, or you can target Legion and make some good money off Legion, or you just do whatever mechanics you feel like you have the most fun with, and typically most mechanics have a way to make some currency. But usually it's best to focus, like, just hard focus on, like, one or two, maybe. Like, with this tree I'm running, I'm focused on Harvest, so I grabbed almost all the Harvest wheels. I'm not doing crop rotation right now, so I didn't grab that one. And then I grabbed, most of the Delirium wheels, except for one of them as well. Actually, no, wait. Oh, wait, I missed a wheel when I was speccing out. Shit, I fucked up. Oh, no. How do I fix this? Well, don't be like me and fuck up your Atlas tree. That's one thing for sure. Delirium has too many points. So I need a minimum of 3 points, but ideally 5 points. Maybe we just reduce the pack size. Maybe we just do that for now. And then we're just 1 point away. You leave the middle one out? What do you consider the middle one? This one? Oh, you mean this right here? The right below that circle? Is this what you're calling a fork? I guess I wasn't sure because this gives, like, generate additional reward types. And then this makes the Delirium rewards in your maps have a chance to be... Oh, Delirium monsters. Oh, okay, so I guess monsters are all you care about for clusters. I see. Although, to be fair, this one is unique monsters. Increased chance for cluster. And this one makes them more likely to get uniques. Imagine Pursuit up top is better than the whole fork. Imagined Pursuit. Delirium reward types in your maps gain +1 to count on map completion. Oh, I see. And you just want to rush the boss. Well, it's unique. Monsters have just do fast and deli get rewards. Okay. So do you not even take this node then? Or do you keep it just in case you run into one? Okay. I want to spec into getting Delirium Orbs too, just because they, I can use them on my map runners. Is there anything else you recommend before I put points back into pack size of Searing Exarch? I'm missing a lot of deli chance. Wait, am I? Oh, down here, you mean? It's only 16% chance, right? So I have an 84% chance right now. I feel like I see it almost every map. No, I don't use the scarabs. All good use points. It's just so many points to get there, right? That's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 if I'm avoiding Unending Nightmare. Which obviously I want to because I want Delirium Orbs. So it's 8 points just to get 16% chance. I think I'd rather just take the chance that I don't get a mirror sometimes. You path that way. Yeah, Harvest is kind of on this side. Okay. As long as there's nothing, like, huge I miss. If it's just deli chance that I'm kind of missing, then it's no big deal. I think I'll just go back for the pack size. I still have 5 points, too. Technically, I could get a little bit of the percent if I wanted to. Unless we wanted to do, like one of these down here for, like, the explicit modifiers and more rare monsters and stuff. Just to make the maps a tad bit thicker. Or pack size up top. Yeah, this, wait. No, I don't chisel my maps very much, so... Oh, you mean over here. Maybe. Yeah, the pack size. I would need, like, a few more points. 3, 4, 5. F that. Maybe for now, just grab these explicit modifiers down here. And then 2 more points left. Maybe, I mean, I could start traveling over here, and when I start progressing my Atlas more, I could get more points and maybe grab this. Because the travel points alone will do explicit modifiers on the way. Other than that, I don't know what to do with the last 2 points. Hard for you to plan anything when you don't even know what anything does / gives. Yeah, I mean, it takes time to learn everything, you know? As you play, you'll kind of get a gist for, you know... As you do all the different mechanics, you'll get a gist for what gives what, you know? Like, when you crack open a Legion monolith and you see that it gives you all these little reward boxes that give you, like, a bunch of currency, you know? You know that you can kind of see that that Legion encounter is just giving you, like, a good chunk of raw currency kind of thing, or when you do your harvest, you're getting this life force and stuff like that. It's just, you slowly learn what you're getting from the different mechanics, and a lot of the times it's good to focus on what you like, what you feel is fun to do. Everyone has a different idea of fun, you know? Like, some people love doing Blight, for example, but some people think Blight's the worst thing and should be removed from the game. It's all just a matter of what you have fun with. But, I mean, just doing anything... Just doing anything early on when you're learning the game is good because you get to just taste all the mechanics, right? But if you're oh, what? Okay. Sure. Just hard cut to login screen. Harvest with Reap would be quite thematic. You have fun with everything. Yeah, unfortunately, you do benefit most from focusing I mean, I guess unless you did a tree where you just went, like, full-on into scarabs, and then you just do, like, any content you come across just for fun. I don't know if there's really... I don't know of a way to build the tree around just doing everything. Typically, you want to focus one or two things. Sometimes it also depends on what your build is good for. Like, some builds aren't good for Legion because you want to be able to clear out everything within the time that you're given. For, like, the Legion encounters. And sometimes, even if you like Legion, your build just isn't cut out for it. Like, this build isn't bad for it, but I probably wouldn't spec into it. Yeah, I mean, getting all the +1 tier is, like... Unless you're buying your maps, pretty much most trees go for the +1 tier to map these days. Actually, because of tier 17s, I think even if you're buying maps, it's still good to have the +1 tiers. Because that just increases your chance for tier 17s, I imagine. Like these +1 tiers. These over here. These over here. And then these ones right here are kind of like this staple that I feel like is like the minimum to most trees. And then from there, you just kind of focus whatever mechanics you like. You only learned you can make white maps yellow and yellow maps corrupted today. Yeah. Yeah, there's so much to this game to learn. I'm still learning things, and I have over 10,000 hours in the game. This takes time. If you keep playing, you'll get there eventually. But that's what I like about it, too. There's a lot to it. It's not just like, play Diablo for a day and you're done. I exaggerate, but... At least, I should say Diablo 4. Exalted Orb. Have I ever told you guys that I hate Ghostmen? Right now, just trying to bonus, yeah. So don't forget to use, using Kirik helps too when you're doing your first Atlas completion. The NPC Kirik can sell you maps, and then his shop resets every time you run one of his missions. So the strategy to do when you're trying to complete all your maps is to check his shop, buy any new maps that you're willing to afford. Like, sometimes they're like an already rolled red map and they're like 9 chaos, and sometimes I'm like, screw that, I don't want to pay that. But other times you might, yeah, like a lot of the white and yellow maps are just like alchemies and stuff. Yeah, you can put him in your hideout, and then you can check his shop hold Alt when you're mousing over his maps to see if there's any you haven't completed. Buy the ones you want, and then run his mission, and then check his shop again. Rinse, repeat. Oh, I think I saw that one. Yeah, the +4 level of cold spells on that is pretty interesting.
This world is not yours.
That's why sometimes when before you finished all your bonus, getting some of the Keurig missions on the tree is good to do too. And then also you can use the scouting reports to re-roll his missions. And depending on the scouting report you use, they might give you missions that you haven't done yet or something like that. Or maps you haven't done yet. Like, you can focus uncompleted maps, or you can focus, like, corrupting all the maps and stuff like that, so... With the scouting reports. The whole wombo combo with Keurig there, that can really help you finish map completion quicker.
Hello. Till next time, shall we keep, Savior? Farewell. Journey well.
Yeah, so when you have... his missions don't tell you if you've done it. If you hold Alt, I guess whatever the key is on controller, but like right here, you can go to his shop and it says Atlas map complete, bonus objective complete. And you can just go through and see the ones that you haven't done. On keyboard, you trigger that through Alt. I know you sometimes use controller. And then when you're looking at the map device and you look at his missions, you can do the same thing. You can see with Alt whether you've completed it or not. And then if none of your, if all of them are complete and you have nothing new that you can do from him, you can then go to your stash and you can use one of these scouting reports. So, like, this one will, re-roll all those missions, using uncompleted non-unique maps where possible. So it'll prioritize maps you have not completed yet. Granted, uncorrupted too. Oh wait, uncorrupted non-unique. Sorry. No, they might be corrupted. Uncompleted non-unique. I read it wrong. But yeah, there's this one that corrupts all non-unique maps, which can be good for getting your red maps done. Sometimes you can just spam through these. And then on the Atlas tree, this wheel here, 6% chance for a Keurig mission, 2% Keurig, 2% Keurig. This gives you some fancy scouting reports, but that node isn't necessary. More Keurig right here, and then this whole wheel right here is more scouting reports. And then you can come down here, and there's also more Keurig missions down here, and there's more Keurig missions down here. So these are like some of the really good nodes to get when you're doing your very first Atlas tree at the start of a league. So that way you can get a bunch of Keurig missions and use them to reset his shop and get all your maps done. Damn. So it normally has lightning res, and that just gets you more shock duration. That's pretty cool. But yeah, that's a nice jewel to have, for sure. Instilling in Embers. I'm gonna take the Chaos damage hit. Controllers are great. You're using Easy's MX M15 to remote play from your bed. Nice. That's probably the one exception that I'd consider using a controller, I'd say, is when I'm, like, exercising. That'd be kind of cool if I could just... Because I have an exercise bike, like, right over there, right off of the camera. So I can actually, like, see my monitors. It's kind of far away, but I can decently see my monitors. So when I'm on my exercise bike, I could technically be playing PoE if I set up my controller. Turns your phone into a Switch so you can remote play. Gotcha. I've done a not so intuitive way of doing that. I've done just like a remote control to be able to control like my computer, but I didn't play games with it. I mainly did it to I used to like lay in bed and watch TV shows a lot from my and to control the TV shows and stuff, I would use, like, remote stuff for that. But I never did it to play games. I have an Xbox controller. I have an Xbox controller I can plug into my computer sitting right there, collecting dust. It has so much dust on it. It sucks too, it's new. I should really take that bad boy and clean it, so I don't ruin it. We're gonna go spend some blood. You can just use land access files. What do we have? We have 3 provisions. We have 1 mysterious. There's a part of me that wants new hands. I kind of want new hands still. We only have 2 rolls. Let's use our 2 rolls, see if we can get a new hand. Hey, we actually got a molten one for once, and now it's gonna be dog shit ready. Wait, no! No! Wait, no, that's right. We did. Never mind. We're good. Oh, we got attack damage and increased chance for provisionals. That's what I'm talking about. We're gonna lose a little bit of armor, but me likey, and it can take additional damage too. I'll take it. Yo, return to dust with 10% max life, graph blood gained, and +4 to the skill. Oh! 276,000 damage on its max hit. Bro. What? Oh my god. Like, I want to exalt this. Do I have an exalt? Oh, look at this one. Bombo. Unfortunately, it got Global Fizz instead of the Impale chance. But Graph Blood gained and Violent Desire gives 12% attack speed. That's max roll. Yo, what was that one graph? Like, what the heck? I feel like I should use that. Replace my... This had increased chance for provisioning. You would exalt both of them? Yeah, let me see if I have any. Feel like Return to Dust has been a bust. Yeah, it really depends on your build. There's some builds that have, like, single target issues, or Return to Dust is, like, pretty good for, like, bigger bosses. If you're fighting, like, the pinnacle bosses and stuff, it'll stun them. And some people farm that shit. But, a lot of builds do outscale it. General mapping, Return to Dust isn't really necessary. But it really depends on what you're doing. I have one Exalt. Damn. You're pretty sure it did more damage than you to Pinnacle Dread Boss? Yeah, and stunned him like crazy. Yeah, that's where I think it's really good. What do you think, Bombo? Molten or the Violent Desire? Which one do you think is better to hit up with the Exalt? I have one Exalt right now. I need to do more currency, I guess. Violent Desire is better for this character? Okay. Damn it. Hold on. Molten could be used for multiple. That's fair. I mean, we'll get another Exalt, right? We'll just do this one.
My badonkadonk.
A
Can
skill
you believe
effect duration. No, I can't. Low roll though, tier 5. But hey, it's something. That's pretty sick. Okay. So I think we're good on hands for a while. I think we just save up. For future spamming. How do you find the last body part? You have to put the Hiveborn, what's it called? It's like it's a little item you get. I don't think, do I have any? I don't have any. Hiveborn Gland, I think is what it's called, if I'm not mistaken. And it says, it's like a item that it says when you put it in your map device, it spawns like a Hiveborn something, boss, fortress, something like that. It looks like a little purple, like, hand kind of thing for its little icon, and you put it in with your map, and what it'll do is it'll spawn a... It's kind of like the fortresses, but instead it takes you to the final boss for the Breach content, or the Keepers content, whatever you want to call it these days. Oh, there you go. Hive Brain. This right here. Breach encounter an area will be a Breach Lord's Hive. That's what it says. You're the second person to ask me that, and both times I never had one to be able to, like, show it. But yeah, you just slap it in there. You and your hydrate, Mega. Happy. Water bottle gone. Yeah, you're good. What are we doing for gear, guys? Our belt is okay. We need new boots. Pretty badly. We need a new helmet with flat accuracy. 11% accuracy rating is cool and all. Red ones, yep. T11 plus. Yeah, white maps just need to be blue. Yellow maps just need to be yellow, rare. And then red maps need to be both rare and corrupted. We need better rings, too. We could get accuracy on, like, this ring and not be on a crit chance base. Do we have any fractured ring bases saved up, in fact? Yes, strength, not... We could roll this one. Or this one. Ooh. Yeah, maybe we roll this ring. Or, we actually have a few options for rings. We have the 15 all-res on a cold base. How do you upgrade magic to rare? Okay, so there's two options, right? You could use a Regal Orb, but a Regal Orb will only add one modifier. So the more mods that are on a map, the better the loot will be in that map. So technically upgrading a magic to a magic that has two modifiers, this will just give it a third modifier but make it rare. Whereas if you alchemy, you could get up to 6 modifiers. So you could use a Scouring Orb on the magic map to make it white, and then use an alchemy to try to get more modifiers to make the map give more loot. If you don't care about the loot and you just want to run for completion or something, then you could just use a Regal Orb on it to bump it from magic to rare. Those are the options. So rings, we're in a good spot. So I don't think we really need to do rings. We can just harvest craft rings. Boots? I don't think we have any fractured boots laying around. So maybe we yoink some boots. We only have these 41 fire res, which isn't bad, but I don't know. Why is museum map so rare? You could also buy it from a player if you wanted to, like if you just wanted to get it over with. Unfortunately, it do be like that sometimes. So, don't forget that on your Atlas tree, all these little nodes give you an increased chance for a map that's connected, right? So sometimes what you can do is if you need, like, Glacier, for example,
Ooh.
you could run, like, Frozen Cabins, or Underground Sea, or Grotto.
It could be a Woohoo's.
Since they're all connected to Glacier, since they're all connected to Glacier, it gives you an increased chance of getting the map that's connected to it. Sorry, I got distracted. So anything that's connected by the little lines. So museum. Where's museum? Did I spell museum wrong? How do you spell museum? Yep, that's how you spell museum. Don't mind me. I went to school. Yeah, so you could run, like, arcade or burial chambers if you have any extras. And it will have a chance to give you a museum. Shrews, that was very rude.
I don't know what you're talking about. I've never done anything rude in my whole life.
You know what you did.
What did I do? I don't know what you're talking
Yeah.
about. I'd love to play the game. What's going on? I have this itchy feeling that my Steam Deck is running,
Uh,
and it's starting the game on my Steam Deck downstairs in the kitchen.
oh no. That means you have to go get it. Which means
Dude.
moving.
Yeah, if I just sat down too, it's bullshit. I'll be right back.
You can yell across the house.
Is there anything I can minus? Is Fizz matter for boots? I guess I can bring up the PoEDB. Boots, strength. There is no Fizz modifiers for boots. I don't think we need to do anything there. I think that's pretty good, the way it is.
Let's try this again.
God damn, Bombo. That's a nice one. Not pure armor, but fuck it. Yeah. Rolled for axes, got a helm for Slayer. Yeah, I mean, that's nice.
She will soon bear fruit.
Might need a restart.
If you have a good PC and a phone, it's just better than Steam Deck. He wanted a Steam Deck. I'm not gonna yuck anyone's yum.
Drive them back. Yes, just like that.
I'll be back.
Fight for rank last. Yes, just like that.
What the heck? Frickin' RF enjoyer items right now. Look at that shit. Friggin' 19 and 21% life regeneration rate fracture. We'll save those for that character. That's cool. But, unfortunately, nothing there, but we are low on, we got enough of our blood gone that we can just go play the game again. Oh. Oh, man. Do you have any builds in mind for your potential blasting character, Bombo? To, like, speedrun maps for blood? Not yet. We'll see how I feel. I may do it at some point too, just because it would be nice to run more, but I'm doing this character for a while first. Like, definitely getting my 4 Watchstones, definitely probably getting him geared enough to do his Ascendancy and everything, but I'm not against... I just don't know what I'd want to make. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie, the totem, like, totems aren't that, like... That totem character was surprisingly fast. But I would probably favor something, like, even faster if I was gonna do that. I don't know if Delirium stops while the breach is open. I kinda hope it does. Wander could do it, but you don't have neck yet. Gotcha. Yeah, I mean, clearly... I mean, Wander could do it without even being the Chaos version. You could just do the original version if you just wanted to blast maps. Hey, another provisioning. Let's go. Alright, try to get to map boss real quick. We're slowed. If you link gear, does it show gems? I don't think so. Did we clear up here just before we leave? Yeah, we did, okay. I wasn't sure how much I rushed to the boss. I don't think that's really a speed mapper, though, is it? At least it didn't feel like a speed mapper when I played it. It had good damage. Blight Farmer. I will admit, there is a tempting side to me to make the totem character again, just because I felt like it was zooming maps enough for me. Like, once I started getting it geared enough, it was zooming maps enough for the speed. I enjoyed the playstyle, and it's technically a Blight Farmer to, like, it's such a good Blight Farmer, it's not even funny. Although, I don't know if it can, I don't know if it has the damage to do juiced Blight. Blight, you get one tapped on your Zerker. And don't have the damage. Damn. It's nearly headhunter angle for it.
Hello.
God damn. Yeah, the only benefit of the totem character is you can just stay away. You don't have to get close. But still, it probably doesn't have the damage. If your character doesn't have the damage, then that character's not gonna have the damage, because pretty sure your build gets way more damage. They come to you, yeah. I mean, if it had the damage, that wouldn't matter because it would kill them. But I don't think it has the damage.
Keep your life to your
You don't know what you're doing with your immortals? I'm not sure what you mean by immortal. Flicker Strike Spider will gank? Okay, that's true. Yes. Does the Wander get that tanky? Oh, Syndicate. I see. Yeah, there's a lot to that mechanic. I don't know that I think a video would be better to help explain it than what I could do, to be completely honest. I mean, the TLDR is I always focus on giving guys +1 level, making them rivals with each other, either rivals or trusted with each other, if you get that option, or giving, like, intelligence. If any of them say, like, +4, you know, intelligence or whatever to whatever area you're in. Those are, like, the main things that I can think of that I prioritize. But, I mean, that's really just like a really quick rundown. There's also, like, there's so much more to it because depending on who you put where, like, if you put Hillock on transportation, he gives a different reward when you run the safe house. And stuff like that. And honestly, the rewards have changed since I don't focus that mechanic anymore. So I don't really know what the rewards are these days. They cycled all the rewards within the last, like, year or so, I think. And I've done so little of that mechanic, I have no idea what the rewards are anymore. His recovery... Yeah, I know the recovery is nuts. I just feel like, with the level of tank you're saying this character gets, the Wander did not feel like it had that level. It had, like, crazy recovery, but it did not feel like it had that level of, tank. That is not a headhunter, by the way. There you go. Check out who Bombo said if you wanted to learn more about that mechanic. He has the damage to smash them? Gotcha. But what if a Flicker Strike spider comes at you, Mr. wanting to talk about Flicker Strike spiders? God damn it, I can't click the mist! I hate this game. I need an adult. Anybody have any tricks? Got it. It was shit anyway. Get lucky and evade it. Kill or be killed.
Hello.
Nope.
Greetings. Farewell. Till next time, shall we keep, Savior? Farewell.
Bada bing, bada bada boo. Ba ba bada boo. Wander has big life pool and life mana like 15k or more later. What reason is there for the juicing of the blight anyway? Just currency? I kind of want to rush the boss real fast, just because I feel like we've been in this delirium for a while. Ow. Yeah, it was pretty close. The fog was right here outside the door. When you roll 16.5 maps for scarabs or maps, you get a lot from it. Gotcha. You did small juice one and got like 20 scarabs. I see. I have heard that you can get a lot of gold from Blight, yeah. There's not really a way...
Oh, yeah.
The closest way would be to do remove add through harvest, but that's really expensive. But it would also only remove and re-add the same kind of modifier. So you can like remove life and add life. So if you had like a low life roll, that could remove the life and then it might add, but it could also add like life regen or something too. So, but there's not really like enough deterministic crafting to really just like re-roll just a specific prefix or suffix. What's up, Shrews?
I'm gonna play the game.
Hell yeah, dude. Time to play the game!
I'll probably get one map in before she gets home, and then I'll have to go to the basement and work on the basement some more.
Oh no.
We're putting a gym in, so trying to get
Nice.
it decluttered so when we order the Smith machine, it'll fit.
The Smith machine. Does not sound like a workout machine.
Greetings. Go with
It's
courage.
a really big machine. Okay. Paste. Nope. Not pasting that today.
What does it do? Is it fancy? Oh, is that what you just sent me?
Mm-hmm.
Go with courage.
That's what they have in gyms. Just a different brand of what most gyms have, probably. Like a consumer version.
Gotcha. Yeah, that thing's a beast.
Cha. I gotta clean out tabs. I keep forgetting to do it. I got to work and I was like playing during lunch and I'm like, wait a minute, I got nowhere to put anything when I do this map. So I just created another tab to put it in.
I've done that. Hey, no, got time to deal with this and just dump it somewhere.
I swear the other night I almost bought another quad tab. It's like, I need more tabs. Like, I've learned, like, if this stuff sits in your stash, the longer it sits, the more of it you sell.
Yeah.
Alas, somebody's missing out. I'm selling this shit.
Sometimes you just gotta take the hit for efficiency. Diviner is... I'm just opening it.
I
Fuck
get
it.
done working downstairs. I think I'm gonna try to buy a helmet and try to move on
Wow.
to the next build. I wanted to do that last night, but
Oh, yeah.
yeah, I got home from eating dinner and stuff, and I was like, I got time. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna knock it out. No, it didn't work out.
I got the slammer up and running good.
Greetings. Till
Hell
next
yeah,
time
dude.
shall we keep, Savior?
Friggin'
Smash.
played a shit ton yesterday, and it's really strong on top of that.
Yeah.
So I managed to go from what, like at the start of yesterday, I woke up early, so I got like a lot more time in. And friggin' I was in Act 2. Before my nap, I made it to maps and did a couple maps. And then after my nap, I played until like 6 in the morning or something. I think it was I actually think it was like 7 in the morning. And since I didn't have to record anything yesterday, I was able to get on right away. And I managed to get all the way through maps to T16s. And I was like pretty efficiently grinding T16s by the end of the night.
Hell yeah, dude.
And now I am 91.
Fucking chunking, dude.
Not bad for being in Act 2 yesterday.
Yeah, not bad at all.
Yeah, and I tried my simulacrum and I made it to wave 13 out of 15. If I could have finished it, I could have got my ascendancy. But I need to be a bit thicker for it.
Make you a bit thicker.
Oh. Mega, we have a problem.
You have a problem.
I looked at PoE 2
Uh-huh.
early
The same day as
December.
Ashes. Yeah.
They don't have a date yet, but it says early December.
Mm-hmm.
Unless something comes up and they need to delay it, but I don't know when that announcement post came out, but the last thing they said was that, so
Oh no.
maybe
So
I'll
what
get
you're
a
telling me is
couple days on Ashes.
nah.
I'm still at that point of I'm gonna be playing Ashes just here and there. Like I don't
Yeah.
care if we main it. I'm just excited for that, like another fresh start of it.
I'm just excited to be able
Like
to
I
play
said, I still wanna
Summoner
be
on,
playing
like, official.
Right. It was good too.
Well, early December you'll be able to play your druid. Unless they cancel the druid.
They put it off. People would be pissed because they put it off. It was supposed to come out last league in Abyss.
Oh no, and it didn't.
But they had to delay it because there's like a lot of the animations weren't ready yet, so it would have looked really wonky. And basically they had the option of actually making some like good content changes and everything to like the end game and all that, or get the druid done. So end game would have like still felt like before, where it like wasn't bad, but not in like the best place because they wouldn't have had time to work on it. So they decided to focus, instead of focusing on a singular class, get the end game feeling better and delay the druid until this coming one. So if they didn't do it in this coming one, then
Uh-oh.
people might be a little more upset.
Thank you.
I don't care because only losers play druids.
Pretty
That's
much,
fine
yeah.
with me. I'll take it. Just give me a druid and say whatever.
That's me! I'm the loser!
People in chat that like druids are just like, fuck this guy. They don't know that I was just targeting a joke at Mega because he's played druid on
Nope. Nope. he
WoW
hates all
for
druids.
15 years.
Druidist.
Damn.
Wait, no! Wait, no, Bombo, shut up. Nope. I'm not saying that one out loud. Oh, I suck. I didn't make it to the boss in time. Oh well.
Let's go make a few dollars.
Greetings. Journey well.
What? What? What did that?
What?
Journey
I died.
Oh, get shit on.
Obviously, you're sure just playing PoE.
Damn.
Very rude.
Get the bottom one. Oh my gosh, that was the bad one.
Yo! Only 13 more of these cards and I get a mirror shard. And then
yeah.
only 129 more of these cards and I get a mirror. Hell yeah, dude. That'll definitely happen on
Don't need
SSF,
a
right?
mirror.
What are you gonna do with a mirror in fucking SSF?
I'm gonna make the
Put it in his
best
stash and never
ring
use
ever
it.
seen, and then I'm gonna mirror it and wear it as 2 of them. What happened? Why didn't you say anything?
I didn't hear you. The game is so loud.
Rude.
Okay, what is the modifier of this map?
Harvest, gamble it up. I saw a cute dog short of him harvest gambling a 72 divine div card, and he managed to duplicate it.
Damn.
So he just went and bought it for 72 div. He's like, look, easy, you can make a bunch of money. Duplicated it, and he's like, yep, see, easy, and then just went and sold it for 144 div.
Jesus. Can you use a mirror to duplicate a mirror?
No, it's div cards.
Yeah.
When you were done one league, you gambled mirror cards. Yeah, honestly, I just don't want to, like, I don't want to spend the juice on it. I don't really care that much. I know I'm never going to finish that card set. Even if I finish the card set, there's no use for one shard, you know? But I guess if you had the mirror card themselves, then that's pretty spicy. You know what build I want to look into for map blasting? I don't know if it's SSF-able. I haven't looked at the gear one bit. But it's Rutu's auto bomber. Have you seen that one? You literally just like shield charge through the map and everything around you blows up.
Hello. Go with
So just basically as fast as you can shield charge through the map, you clear it. But once again, it was part of it was in Lily's like high investment like builds to reroll. So I have no idea what, like, if it, like, how much investment you need to get it running.
Keep your life to your own.
Haven't looked at it at all, other than seeing it in that video. Oh my god, you were at 62 and then 0? God damn.
Oopsie daisies.
I also just read your message, mirror a white wand because you're a Chad. That'd be wild. $4,500 divines, that's insane. So that was what? That would have been more than, like, how many do you need to turn in? Like, I guess that was several mirrors then that you just deleted. That's crazy. I'm gonna get those later. We need to kinda... Last time we ran out of shit before we got to the boss, so... We ran out of time. When we loop back around to the beginning, we'll pick that up. Oh shit, I have a phone call. 1 second. Eight? Damn, that's crazy. So unfortunately, I need to go help load things into the van. I don't think it would take an insane amount of time, but also we're like an hour and a half away from when I'd be ending for dinner anyway. So here's a question for you guys. Do you guys think I should just leave the stream up with a BRB message and go get that done and come back and continue playing until dinner? Or should I just end now and... yeah. And go do my thing. I don't think it'd be more than, like... it'd be probably like 20 minutes max unless he has me doing, like, a lot. But it feels kind of weird to go AFK for that long. Whatever you think, up to you. Maybe I'll just end and then just take some time to relax before tonight's stream. And then we'll do late night stream tonight. You can wait. Probably better to end. Yeah. I don't want to risk, like, someone new coming in and just being like, this guy's just been sitting here AFK for 20 minutes, you know? I'm never gonna watch him again. Yeah. I think I will just end. Unfortunately, I can't even, I can't even finish the map either. I just gotta go right now, actually. So, that's gonna be it, guys. Sorry for the sudden end. Unfortunately, this happens sometimes with, I work, I help my dad with his business when he needs it, but he doesn't give me a heads up a lot of the times, so I sometimes just suddenly get a call and he's like, hey, I'm 1 minute away from home, can you help me do this? So, yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching. I very much appreciate it. Hopefully you guys have a great rest of your day or night or morning or whatever it is in the time zones that y'all are at. Make sure you hit that follow button if you happen to be new, if you haven't been watching, so that way you can see when I go live. But yeah, so thank you guys so much, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.